Good evening, everybody. Welcome in to Top Rope Tuesday, right here on the MV District. Referee Brandon Toll here. Happy Tuesday, everybody. We are back in the saddle. Guess who's back? Back again. Right. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Let's see. Get the rest of everything loaded up here. Let's see. All right. We are off and running. Here we go. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Hope everybody was safe, as it was a little bit of a rough weekend weather-wise across the board. Oh, here we boom. All right. Drink a little Starry. Trying to get things going here. Emart's grabbing Milwaukee. Hey, Abby. So basically everything that was up for Sunday obviously hangs over to today. We have a stack breaker on the site, 26112. Most everybody needs shipping. So if you're wanting your Bowman's Best shipped or anything, grab a stack breaker spot. Got a couple baseball mixers tonight. Got the 2-box Bowman's Best, the stack breaker, and then Draft Super Jumbo Pack and Panini 2025 Prospect Edition. I've seen some good stuff from that. We ripped last year's Prospect Edition, and that was actually really good too for the point. And then we got the Leaf Multisport Hit Draft. We're down to 9 on that. And then wrestling, we got Universe, Sapphire, and then Universe and Finest. Just got offered 26 Chrome WWE today. So we are off and running. How is everybody? All right. Tight. What's up, Chief? How you doing? Hola, ¿cómo está? Let's see here. Get the other graphic up. Where is it? There it is. All right. Hey, Arthur. Boom. All right. How is everybody? How was everybody's weekend? Getting things moving here. Big catch up day today. Big catch up day today. Get us set up for the week here, the rest of the week here. What's up, Mike? How you doing? What's up, Mark? Here. Well, things going here. All right. Boom. Okay. All is quiet on the Western Front. I know we got the finals of the WBC tonight. I think it just started. What's up, Berman? How you doing, bud? What's up, Andrew? Good evening. What's up, Michael Rotolo? How we doing? What's up, Trojan? Good evening, everybody. How is everybody? Come on in, come on in, come on in. Yeah, Universe and Finest. We got to start clearing through some of this other stuff because it'll just delay when we start Chrome and Exalted. There is a plan to all of this. There is a plan to all of this. Yeah, Oba last night, I saw the highlights of it. I didn't watch, but I saw the highlights of it, and man, he manhandled Brock Lesnar like Brock was like a 25-pound weight. And Brock's a big boy. The two of them, that's going to be a straight up Haas fight come WrestleMania in Las Vegas. It's going to be a straight up Haas fight. That should be good. Yeah. Yeah, in every sense of the word. In every sense of the word. They are going to throw around come WrestleMania. Night 1 or night 2, what do you think? What's up, Rapoli? I think it goes to night 2. I think it's midway through night 2, but I think it's night 2. Because if you're going to have, I don't know, if you're going to have Roman and Punk, I assume main event's night 1. I don't know. I think it's going to come down to what night they actually main event. Whichever night the world heavyweight title is being defended on is the night that I think you'll see Brock and Oba. Maybe semi-main event. Semi-main event night 1. Roman Punk definitely night 2. Yeah, because then I think maybe you put the tag belts on night 1 then too, with the Vision. So the Vision and Brock will both be in one night. I don't think we see Paul in both nights. What's up, Gretchen? Yeah, I think we see it in one night. I wouldn't hate that. Are you actually going? Trojan? Are you actually going to go to both nights? Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm going either night. I think I'm just going to get In-N-Out Burger and go back to the hotel room and watch in the hotel. I just don't see there being enough fight in me to fight fans and everything else and all of that. Yeah, just no. For that much, I can get some really good bourbon and a lot of In-N-Out and just sit in the hotel room or go to the gym and work out. That's going to be the real thing is like, this is going to like, it's starting so early in the afternoon with it being on Pacific time that like, even after the show, you're still going to have part of the evening. So tonight on tap tonight, we've got we've got 6 spots left in the 2-box PYT5 of Bowman's Best. Hey Joe. And then we've got the Stack Breaker. Pretty much if you don't have a spot in the Stack Breaker, or if you're not Joe McGee or Nick Osberg, then you need shipping. So grab a Stack Breaker spot, everybody. If you are in any kind of Bowman's Best and you are not Joe McGee or Nick Osberg, you need shipping. So if you have not bought shipping, grab a Stack Breaker spot. That way we can get your ship stuffed out. I'm going to work on it Saturday. It is my project on Saturday. So hopefully I will have everything labeled by Saturday night, late Saturday night. What's up, Rebel? Michael, how you doing? So that is the plan going into this weekend. Everything we rip tonight goes out this weekend too. So tonight we got the Stack Breaker. We've got PYT5 of Bowman's Best. We've got the Draft Super Jumbo Pack and the Panini Prospect 2-box mixer. And then we've got Universe and Sapphire. And then Universe and Finest, WWE. And for those who missed it earlier, I did get my numbers on Chrome WWE today. We got a lot of wrestling coming up over the next few weeks. So we have April 1st, we have WWE Exalted. And then April 10th, we have Chrome WWE. So we literally in 9 days have 2 new products coming for WWE. Wham bam. In the month of April. So, and then we have some of the universe that I held back for mixers. So the sooner we clear through some mixers, then we'll start planning for Exalted. Then after that, we'll start going to Chrome. It's going to be a big couple of weeks over the next few weeks for WWE collectors. Yeah, congrats on that. I tried and They use Shopify. Excuse me. And they use Shopify, and Shopify literally just bit the big one on me. And then by the time I tried it again and got in line, everything was already sold out. So nowadays, I'm pretty much trying for anything we're planning on ripping. I'm also trying to hit the website drop to grab some extra as a failsafe. What's up, Jay? Jay, did you guys dig out up there yet? Hey, Aaron. Doing all right, Doug. How are you? Another 1 to 2 tonight. Woof. Good night. We got in flurries here, and that's about it. Well, I mean, if outside of the Bowman's Best one that's on stage, Jeff, I mean, the other two mixers we have is the Stack Breaker 26112, which does include shipping. So if you need shipping, Jeff, I would grab that. Oh, WWE Finest would be is the closest. 26104. Box of Universe and a box to Finest. Yeah, Jay, it's gonna be all over the place. Oh, I'm sorry, Doug. That stinks. Universe Finest. Universe Sapphire is good. I don't think people realize that there are still some very big Sapphire hits that have not been pulled yet. And it's just because it was so it just got bogged down with Chrome and everything. Yeah. So what's the backup plan then? Parker's grabbing Seattle to get us to 4 on best. Aaron, hey, Bell. Good evening, gentlemen. How are we doing? Aaron's grabbing Tejas. Take us down to 3. Washington, Angels, Toronto. Yeah, Trojan Exalted also has a smaller checklist as well, but I'm still waiting to see if when they drop that checklist, because I'm gonna do some kind of. I'm not gonna do straight Exalted because it's only like it's like 6 or I think it's 7 cards a box for Exalted. So anything I do with Exalted is going to be a combination of Exalted and Universe. Everybody seemed to like that. So I think that's going to be the way to go. Because this is definitely going to be a product that it's going to be a product where for people that are buying straight pick your wrestler, it's going to be people are going to skunk. Trojan, that would get me to go to World, to be honest, if they do that. That would get me over to go to World, would be if they did that. I'm thinking about maybe going on Thursday anyway. Emart's Toronto, Emart Angels. All right, Washington to close. Washington to close best. And yes, I am wearing my green for St. Patrick's Day today. I have had this hat for probably 10 years. So Trojan, if we are if we are, if that's the case, then you and I, since we're together at the booth, we may figure something out for that, for one of us to go over there. So just so you guys know, I don't have time set yet, but gonna be streaming from Trojan's booth at WrestleCon April, just over a month from now, or just under a month from now. Just right about a month from now, April 16, 17, and 18, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Gonna do each day. Now, each day it'll be for a few, probably for a few hours each day. It will be daytime streams. The convention is only open until late afternoon Pacific, which will be like early evening here in the States because of all the WWE events. The convention actually closes. So anything we do will be daytime streams those 3 days because it'll have to be within the hours of the convention, but you never know who may show up. I'm working on some guests if I can get some special guests to join. It'll be more than just wrestling breaks. I'm taking wrestling with me. My plan is to take some Chrome WWE with me to Vegas. I'm working on baseball. I'm going to be packing a bag that's going to be wax to take so we can do proper break streams from Las Vegas, from WrestleCon this year. So instead of doing the Canvas sponsorship, I figured let's go. So once we figure out a booth number, trust me, you guys will know, but we're going to be looking at 3 days worth of daytime streaming those days from Las Vegas, from WrestleCon. So this will be probably the only year that I do it, mainly because next year they're in Saudi Arabia, and I do not see, I'm not going to Saudi next year, and who knows where it's going to be the year after that. They haven't said anything about that. So this may be the only year I do it for now. Yeah, that's right. Given the current situation going on over there, Trojan, that they may have to come up with a backup plan, because if things are where they are right now, they're not doing that. Yeah, they're not going to do WrestleMania there if things are the way they are right now. That would be way too risky to do that. So they may have to come up with a plan B here domestically, if that's the case. But yeah, so we're going to be, if you guys, or if anybody from wrestling forgot us in Las Vegas, we're going to be at the Horseshoe Hotel and Casino on the Strip in Las Vegas. It's going to be a fun week. It's going to be a fun few days. It's been 4 years since I've been to WrestleMania weekend. My last one was 2022. So that would have been probably a few months before I started here. So this will probably be the first WrestleMania weekend since I've been doing this actively with Ben. That we'll be doing something for WrestleMania weekend. So yeah, that'll be fun. It's gonna be a busy few days. All right. Who's taking Washington to close it out? We can get this puppy started. Probably should see when my shirts are coming in. Trojan, what size shirt do you wear? Okay, let's do this. Where are we here? So, Grant. All right. $5 off Washington in offers to close out the two box of best. We'll get this thing started for tonight. And then tonight after the stream, I will put a shipping list up. Once again, if you are not Joe McGee or Nick Osberg and you have not bought shipping and you want your stack to go out this week, grab a spot in the stack breaker. It includes shipping. So your stack will ship. I didn't do that may be something for national, Mike. I may try to incorporate that into my national design. I got a design done for WrestleMania. It's one-sided, but it's got my logo for my WrestleMania logo design for this year. I got those done. That should be coming in. So I'll post some sizes of that up for people that want to get it. Except for the people who wear backpacks. Yeah, I think I had a backpack last year at the National. So I've got everything set for the National. I'm going to be in Charlotte. Man, the end of July is going to be long. I'm going to be streaming our breaks the weekend before the week before the National from Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm going to be in Charlotte literally into the weekend before the National. I just inked a deal. I'm going to be in Charlotte the 23rd, the 24th, and the 25th of July. Fly home. And then I'll be home for a couple of days, and then we'll be in Chicago at the National. So Zebra Breaks is going on the road to Charlotte, North Carolina, and Chicago in the month of July. So, long story short, there's something coming up. I'll make the announcement of what it is. It's something. It was an opportunity that was unique for me. That honestly, the deal was good enough that it was worth it. Yeah, like the guy with the barcode. I saw that for the chicken at Costco, for the rotisserie chicken. That's a fantastic idea. All right, $5 off the Nats. Close this. Offer 95. What's up, Mr. Beverly? Yeah, so I'm flying out the 22nd, late night, July 22nd. My birthday's the 21st on that Tuesday. So we'll do something for my birthday for streaming. And then Wednesday night, the 22nd, I'll fly to Charlotte. And then I'll be in Charlotte Thursday, Friday, Saturday, fly home like 5:30 a.m. Sunday morning. So Sunday we'll be here. And then the 29th on Wednesday in the morning, I will take off for the National. And we'll be up there through the weekend. I could see multiple streams in Chicago based on how the show goes. See if we find any good wax deals or anything like that. Bill's in on the stack breaker. All right. 95. Excuse me. $95 to close the Nats. Last spot magic. You guys know how that works with me. And then we can start with best here. And then most likely after that will be the stack breaker. And then finest WWE after that. There's still some big hits in finest that have not been pulled. Hey now, what's up, Aaron? And then for everybody for Friday, Heritage 3-box PYTs are already up in the shop. If you are a tech subscriber for Zebra Breaks text notifications, you guys got the first heads up on when Heritage dropped this afternoon. And that'll be our plan for Friday. And then next week we're going to be looking at I got mixers planned and we got some other stuff planned for next week. Because I don't know when we have another baseball release from Topps. I know we got a ton of wrestling coming, but I don't know when the next baseball release is. I have not seen. Like, they keep teasing Bowman basketball. So Bowman basketball, I figure, will be an April release, probably mid to late April. And then I don't know about any baseball. I mean, at this point, I think Bowman would be next. Bowman or Tribute. Normally about this time of year is Tribute. Topps Tribute. But normally we also go into that big black hole like that. There's like that 6-week window. Ethan Holiday, man. All right, Joe, you got it. Why? Who would you chase on that one, E-Mark? I haven't even seen Ethan Holiday. Yeah. I mean, food can be overrated. That's for sure. Who needs to eat food? Beans and rice. There it is. Give me a sec. I'm getting everything set up here. Okay. There we go. So that YouTube is up. 25-cent ramen. Dude, I destroyed that stuff in college. I still could eat it now. You just got to do it the healthy way and do it without the seasoning pack. Just do it without the seasoning packet. Put in some chicken or some beef, like some actual protein in it, and not just the flavoring packet. Like, that's how it's done right there. All right. Give me 1 second. I need to. Yeah, rice and eggs. There was a really good when I was on the road with Evolve back. This is probably every bit of maybe 7, 8 years ago now. Um, there was always we would always go into New York City after the show because there was always this restaurant that after 11 on the weekends would convert into a ramen shop, and it had some amazing ramen. It had some amazing ramen. Casada may know about that sort of thing. He's even here. Casada, you here? It was expensive ramen, but our promoter, the actual owner of Evolve, was the one buying it. So it wasn't coming out of my pocket. Eggs or cards? Yeah, really, right? Well, how about that? That just kind of fell out of the pack. JoJo Parker, Steele Hall, Billy Carlson, Gavin Fiend, quad auto to 5. 5 of 5. Holy crap. Right on the top of the pack. Oh. That woke me up. Sheesh, is that all? Here we go again. So, Emart with Toronto. Steel Hall, Cincinnati to Wayne. Billy Carlson to the White Sox to Steve Rizzo. And then Gavin Fiend to Texas, which is Aaron Ransom. Well, howdly doodly. Hey, Ransom. American Express, don't leave home without it. Howdly diddly. Howdly diddly. Uh, hold on. We're already into the mags, and we haven't even officially opened a third of a pack yet. It didn't want to stay in the box any longer. It wanted to come out and say hi. So JoJo Steel Hall, Billy Carlson, and Gavin Fiend quad auto to 5. Yeah, that'll do. Literally, I've opened 2 packs of the entire box, and that just boom. There we go. Connor, Stowers, Skeens, Acuna, best performances. Carson Williams, Refractor. Christian Moore, McGonigal, Walcott, Chandler. Cags, Refractor. Weatherhold, All-Star. Trout to 199, 42 of 199. Angels, Emart. Drake Baldwin, rookie circuitry mini diamonds, Atlanta. Jason Gilliam, Tatis, Witt, Keyshaw, Merrill, Benji, Mason Wynn. Yeah. Take that. We will take that. Now we just need the superfractor of it. Vlad, Ty Pete, base auto, Seattle, Mike Harker. Kafis All-Star, Devers to 250, 137 to 250, San Fran, Danny, Buxton, Jazz, Painter, Clark, Shohei, Correa, Schwellenbach, rookie, Carroll, Soto, PCA, Pixels, Crochet, Roki, Scooble, Kellen Lindsay auto, Dodgers, Casada, Painted a 99, 64 and 99, Houston, Todd, Peoples, and Acuna. I like it. I like it. I love it. I want more of it. Trying so hard. Can't get enough. All right. We're out one right now. I think that will most likely get fixed. Correa, Buxton, Olson, Gunner Circuitry, Lombard, Acuna, Garrett. How about Dollander? Rookie auto, black geometric to 10. 7 to 10. Colorado, Emart. Have yourself a box, Emart. Caglione to 350 laser, 29 to 350. KC, Sada. Bazana, Cags, Carson Williams, Hunter Goodman, Cam Smith, Circuitry, Lava to 50, 31 to 50. Todd. Cruz, Win, Tatis, Green, PCA Wave, Jung-Hoo Lee. Yeah. Considering these boxes have been marinating since the weekend, because this was supposed to be a Sunday night break. These have just been kind of marinating for 48 hours. So I think we finally topped Ben, because Ben had the quad of that quad to what, 25, right? He had the quad to 25. Trout, Ellie, Condon, Acuna Pixels, Vlad, Tucker, Jake Mangum, rookie auto, Tampa, Sean Duffy. I mean, he just sets the pins and I knock it down. Dylan Cruz to 299, mini diamonds, 150 at 299, Washington, Joe. James Wood showpieces, mini diamonds, Washington, Joe McGee, Clark, Judge, Mookie, Caldwell, Tatis Circuitry, Painter, Weatherholt, Sanchez, Acuna to 250, 36 to 250, Atlanta, Gunner Wave, Jazz. I think that was A-okay. think we've done okay for ourselves. I'm going to clip how that card came out of the pack. I'm just going to be like, yep, that just happened. Walker, DeGrom, Ty Pete auto again. Seattle. Harker, I hope you like Ty Pete. Lombard All-Star. Carroll, Miller, James Wood, Burns, Machado, Schwellenbach, rookie refractor, Rushing, Lindor, Judge Pixels, Scooble to 75, Yellow Laser, 7 to 75, Detroit, Casada. Yep, PYT 5, Max. Scooble refractor, Suzuki, Abbott, Chorio, Zaire Hope, auto, Dodgers. Casada, rookie refractor. Yeah, we'll probably have some mixers next week with Best, like maybe Heritage and something like that. We'll figure something out. I've got a few more boxes of this coming. I just found a good deal. They have gone to the moon in the past 36 hours, and I was able to find a few way better than anywhere else I was finding them. Holiday, Jacob Wilson, Baldwin, Roki, best performances. Stowers, Polar Bear, Freeman, Quan, Judge to 150, Blue Laser, 150 to 150, Yankees, Connor, Harper, Mayer, Loma Vida, Caleb Loma Vida, refractor auto, Washington, Joe McGee. McGonigal All-Star, Walcott, Bazzana, Lombard, Devers, Seager, and McGonigal. Excuse me, to round out box, round out the break. 3 cap. And we got 7 left in the stack breaker. Judge to 150, Scooble to 75, Cruz to 299, James Wood showpieces mini diamonds, Acuna to 250, Cam Smith circuitry to 50, Tags to 350, Devers to 250, Payne to 99, Trout to 199, Drake Baldwin mini diamonds circuitry rookie, Caleb Loma Vida auto, Zaire Hope auto, Ty Pete auto, Jake Mangum rookie auto, Chase Dollander black geometric rookie auto to 10, Kellen Lindsay auto, Ty Pete auto, JoJo Parker, Steele Hall, Billy Carlson, Gavin Feen, quad auto to 5. 5 of 5. Yeah, that'll do. That will do. Hey, John. Just finished best 2 box quad auto to 5. I said Ben set the bar high, and it took me a couple days, but I think we got past it with that. Swish. These top loaded, so this will be ready for sorting. So we're down to 6 on the stack breaker. And then after the stack breaker, we can either tackle the Draft Super Jumbo Pack and Panini Prospect. We can tackle WWE. We can tackle Finest in Universe. We have some options after that. If you need shipping or you think you do not have shipping, grab a stack breaker spot. Grab a stack breaker spot. And then I will open this up. If you would like a second, if you've already gotten a spot in the stack breaker and you want a second one, you can offer $5 off, so $10 for a second spot. If you want a second spot and do not have shipping. But unless you are Joe McGee or Nick Osberg, or if you have not bought a stack request, then you need Stack Breaker for this week. That is how that works. All right. Let's set up Stack Breaker. Take these teams out of here. There we go. So we are back and just ready to go. What's up, Ian Nats? Chris, how you doing? All right. That works. Just get the egg card from Allen and Ginter. I just saw that Aaron said get the egg card from Allen and Ginter for the ramen. Don't know if that would make for good in the ramen. At least in New York, though, I still contend some of the best ramen I've ever had was in the city. Casada, are you still here? Right. So 6 left in the stack breaker. Anybody got to score the of the game? All right, Phil's in on the stack breaker. Now 1-0. We can still come back from that. We can still come back from that. All right. 5 left on the stack breaker. That is the closest. What's up, Mike? Don't know if I have not said it already. I don't think I said it in the beginning of the stream. Happy St. Patrick's Day to those who do celebrate. Right. Let's see. See if I can pull up the game here. Mike, what time you on Thursday? There you go. Join Mike, 8 o'clock Eastern on Thursday night. What's up, Cup of Joe? Angel, how you doing? Danny's in on the stack breaker to get us to 4. Anybody up in Ohio or Pennsylvania see the meteor this morning? I would have been up near Cleveland. All right. 4 to go. Yeah, I wonder what the meteor was made out of, though. '90s junk wax sounds about right. Yeah, '90s junk wax meteor that was just yeeted out of the yeeted off the planet. Maybe it was all. Maybe it was a lot of the tops. Tops 2020. All that unwanted tops now 2020 stuff. There you go. I like it. I like it. Yeah, those can just burn up in the atmosphere on reentry. Like, there's no need for those to ever come back. Like, never. Yeah, just never come back. Interesting. Unless it's like 80s, like 87 tops Tiffany. Like, you know, you could take like 87 tops Tiffany or maybe like 85. you know, or 89 Upper Deck. Could do 89 Upper Deck. What's up, Ty? What's up, Kevin? All right, 4 left in the stack breaker. If you want a second spot in the stack breaker and you already have one, you can offer $5 off. If you need shipping for the week, stack breakers your way. Mrs. Zebra was nice to bring me in a hot ham and cheese sandwich. I know, right? Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's a very good winter. A very good winter food. The soup to go with it. Chili and cinnamon rolls. That's an interesting combination. I don't know if I would have them at the same time though. It'd be like cinnamon rolls in the morning. Cinnamon rolls in the morning. Oh, Danny's closing us out. Cinnamon rolls in the morning. And then uh well, I don't eat your guys' what y'all call chili. If I'm eating chili, I'm eating my chili. So it'll be Skyline. I don't eat that fake stuff with beans. Yeah, I have never had it though. I'm not just because when they started doing that, I was already moved out of Cincinnati. I know I could do it on my own. If I really wanted to. Okay, let me get the randomizer up here. It is. It is the best. Right. Let's go over here. Here we go. Let's do some randomizing here. Six times. And 10 times. Bread things at pizza places so good. All right, here's the breakdown. Danny, Arizona. James Rapoli, Athletics. Danny, Atlanta. Rapoli, Baltimore. Wayne, Boston. Mike Harker, Cubs. Tom Myers, White Sox. Steve Holm, Reds. Mike Foreman, Cleveland. Andrew Moore, Rockies. Jeff Graham Mason, Detroit. David McGuire, Houston. Bill Gray, Kansas City. Zach Halley, Angels. Danny, Dodgers. Phil Moore, Miami. Lawrence Harris, Milwaukee. Danny, Minnesota. Graham Mason, Mets. Danny, Yankees, Phillies, Pirates. Doug San Diego, Emart Giants, Schulze Seattle, Mark Great Cardinals, Amber Tampa, Aaron Ranson Texas, Mike Foreman Toronto, and Steve Rizzo Washington. Trade window is open. Danny, any interest in Padres Twins? Cards for guards? Hey, Mac. Padres Twins? Okay. Done and done. Anything else? Hey, Joe. How are you, Joe? All right, last call. Going once. Going twice. Trade window closed. Okay. All right. So this is 112. All right. Luck of the Irish to you. Let's go. Anybody got the score of the ball game? That didn't sound good. Still 1-0. Okay. I can't believe both the Dominican Republic and Italy are out of it, considering how much they were scoring. Riley Green, Kirby, Manzardo, Max Muncy, red rookie. Alvarez, Mason Wynn, Luis Angel, Vlad, Christian Walker, Sagisi rookie, Nola red, Ellie years for the taking. Saya, Darvish, Thomas, Kershaw red, Lindor bronze, Barry Larkin, Louder, J Ram, Kobe Mayo rookie, Tucker, Corbin Carroll red, Albert Pujols in case of emergency, Walker, Maddox, Matt McLean. Wonder why. Are you like trying to? Are they as like the U.S. like trying to actually lose this? Well, that would explain it too. Great time to bust a slump. Say that much. Abrams, Shaw, Birdie, Rod, Ichiro, red, Seattle, Schulze, Blue Bob, Dylan Cruz, Soto, Buxton, Mayer, Chado, McGuire, red, Jacob Wilson, years for the taking, Ripken, Burns, PCA, Turner, Pedro, Garrett Cole, Vlad Jr., red, Kyle Tucker in case of emergency, Salvi, Albies, Logan Henderson. Hey, Trojan. So the next closest thing we can rip is Universe and Finest WWE. Got 18 left in that. I'm telling you, it's get to the point where I'm sitting on enough Finest that I could be making a week that could be turning for a lot of profit. Cuero, red rookie. Ballesteros, blue foil rookie. Cubbies. Mike Harker. So Clark. Baldwin. Gertrude Carroll. John Birdie, red. Kurtz, Savage Sluggers, rookie. Merrill Bush. Brian Wu. Ballesteros. Will Smith. Jackson Holiday, red. Ben Rice, negative rookie, Yankees. Danny Mathenia. Belly. Ben Rice, rookie. Fielder Grayson. Joe Mauer, Cunha. White Langford, red. Craig Biggio, bronze. For Houston, David McGuire. Devers, Ellie. Jordan Westberg. Okay. Reyes, Benintendi, Turner, Josh Naylor, red. Chandler Simpson, rookie auto, Tampa Bay, amber. Tovar, Doyle, Kumar, Skeens, Christian Campbell, rookie, evil. Shota, red. Trout, Savage Sluggers, Strider, Dollander, Utley, McGuire, Olson, Stanton, Sagano, rookie. Witt Jr., red. Kansas City. Crochet, Meteroff, Brett. Trevor Hoffman, Caden Dana, rookie. Chorio, Ortiz, red. Scherzer, concentration. Chapman, J-Rod, Castillo, Biggio, McClanahan, Job. Pedro Martinez, red. Pedro Martinez, concentration. Sonny Gray, Bryce Harper, and Verlander to round out the one. I agree. So recap: Biggio, bronze. Ben Rice, negative rookie. Ballesteros, blue foil rookie. Lindor, bronze. Chandler Simpson, rookie auto to round out the stack breaker. All right. Top 5. I'll have to turn it on here in a minute. But turn it on. Let me do this first. So we are down to 18 for Universe and Finest WWE. We've had this Finest sitting for a while, just marinating. Do the top loading here. Right. Top load these here. We go through these stints, Joe, where WWE just goes dry for weeks or months until we get close to a new product, and then we do it, and then it'll go dry again. Like it'll just be down. So I'm not posting. Basically, the way I'm going is I've got a few different mixers to get through. I won't post Exalted or Chrome until it's done, until we get through my plan. So that's just kind of where we are. I mean, nobody has a Universe or Finest anymore, so I don't understand it. But that's just me. Like, nobody has it. And those who do have it so high priced, it's ridiculous. My hope is that WrestleMania changes that. I hope we get a lot of people that show up at the booth, show up at the table, WrestleMania weekend. WrestleCon should be big. Yep. Yeah, I was talking to a guy who works for GCW on Twitter last night, and he's like, "Man, I wish we could get a $100 box of top of WWE." And I said, "That's probably never going to happen again. Like a hobby box, $100 hobby box, where it's long. Those days are long gone." He's like, "Yep." He's like, "That's why I'll just rip Upper Deck AEW." And I was just like, "Okay." Like, there are just some people that are stuck that if it's over a certain price, they're just not going to rip it or collect it. And I find that to be very, I mean, to each their own, but that's just, I guess that's just the nature of some wrestling collectors. It's like, hey, I can give you stuff that's way under $100, actually. Mm. Nice. How much was it, Joe? And did you get it? Is the real question. I think we literally just got blasters at the shop over the weekend. That's awesome. Yeah, they never made it to shelves out here. So, and I think the shop we just got them. Have they been all right? That's not bad. 3 out of 6 running 50%. Yeah. Okay. Can't argue against that at all. $24.99 for a blaster's not bad. Yeah. I saw the mega box and blaster options for Chrome. Yeah, and that was just the nature of everybody going, I guess everybody going nuts. Select, man, Select was so good. I do miss Select. I do miss me Select. Select Wrestling. Select WWE was my favorite product of the year from them, hands down. My favorite product. Yep. You know, there's the saying, you don't know how good it is until it's gone. I think we're starting to hit that point. Think we're starting to hit that point. So, Joe, they just dropped a big list of people that they got to sign for. Yeah, Chronicles. Out of the word out of all of them, Chronicles was probably my least favorite. I really liked Revolution. That's also because the first box of Revolution. No, Boss at the Shop just got okay. LA Knight or Finn. I'll say Boss just got the Alexa Bliss 101 from iMac 101 Auto in yesterday. Revolution was my favorite, but also because first box me and I pulled the Braun Breaker Rookie Galactic in my very first box I ripped of 22 Revolution. That was very, very good. All right, hold on, let me grab something real quick. Mm. All right. So down to 18. One hit, just one. God, you can't say that on the air. Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway. I got a stack request. What's up, Mike? How are you? What's up, Greggy boy? Salvy's always been one of the best catchers in baseball. I mean, let's call it what it is. He's not Jorge Posada, but you know. Still very, very good. What's up, Barnes? How we doing? All right. So for baseball, we got 23 left in draft and Panini Prospect, and then 18 for WWE, are our next targets. Probably could put that on my phone. Let's see here. See if I can pull it up. Can't have all the sound there. All right. And Smith. And they're going to have to dig their way out here with one out. Joe got 2 to get us to 16. Where are they playing the final at? Okay, Miami. That makes sense. Wayne's in for 2 to get us to 14. We can do it. I believe in us. Gotta remind myself to grab some big boxes. Wayne, how'd the turnbuckle come out from shipping? Terang. Nope, outside. Wayne, shipping go okay with it? Started working inside there pretty well. Foul off. 2 and 2. Or sorry, 1 and 2. Still 1 and 2. Buxton on deck. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Go. Bizzardo in. Got the sign and the 1-2. Down and away. 2 and 2. Grounder to second, and that'll do it for the U.S. in the fifth. All right. So Venezuela 2, the U.S. nothing as we're going into 5. U.S. is going to have to get something. They're looking pretty lethargic right now. Yeah, we're looking pretty lethargic right now. I don't know if we'd say that we suck. I mean, we had to play well to get to the final, but it just seems that they are lethargic. Andrew got one to get us to 13. We can do this. This puts us right at halfway here. You know, I mean, it could be said for something like that for them having to beat the Dominican. I mean, it could be said though for both teams, Aloy, because I mean, Venezuela had to get through Italy, and Italy had been home run ruling everybody. Hey, Jay, Italy had been straight home run ruling, like had been rule running everybody. Andrew's grabbing some heritage stuff here. So knowing that, you think it take so much out of the U.S. to get to that point to where now it's just this like you got nothing in the tank left. Clayton Keller, is it Clayton Keller? I did see a little clip this morning. So Jay's in for one in universe to get us to 12. So we're under half here now. I saw a video of Jorge Posada. Posada was coaching. It's good to see him. Strike one there by Keller. Yeah, there's no excuse for that. Who's on the mound in the pen for Venezuela? In the pen warming up for Venezuela. All right. Pop up the center. Got it. One away. Yeah, you got to find it. You're playing if you're in the championship game, you just you find that. You find it. Luis Reyes 0 for 2 tonight. Fly out and the ground out here in the top of the 6th. Keller sets and delivers. And takes looking for it. Nope. Ball 1. Peels up the third. Third says no. 1-0. Sorry, 1-0. Deals and deals. Hits, and that's going to be another pop up the center. Very quick 2 away here in the top of the 6th for the United States. Keller working fast here. Keller showing that he is not paid by the hour. He is trying to work fast and he is trying to work efficient to try to take any steam out of this Venezuela team. Give his team a chance to get back into this. Hey, our guy who's back with Cincinnati. Hey, Eugenio. Big hack by Suarez. Go 1. Yeah. What's up, Garrett? Garrett, we're feeling some wrestling. Big swing again by Eugenio. Eugenio down in a quick 0-2 hole here. How are you, Garrett? Keller sets and delivers and freezes a Eugenio for strike 3. A very, very efficient 1-2-3 inning by Keller. I'm doing all right. Buxton, Witten, Harper, 9-1-2 coming up. Doing good. We did a couple baseball. We got Universe and Finest WWE on tap now. 12 spots left. 11 to 12 talent per spot for wrestling. I was saying I got offered Chrome WWE today. So I'm starting to plan ahead, but we need to get get through some stuff here before we do that. Yeah, I mean, I think maybe because you're not taking out 1, 2, you're not taking out Witt or Harper at this point. So if you're gonna make a change, it's gonna be in that 9 spot. And right now, you're down 2-0 in an elimination game. You're going for broke. Going for broke at this point. I still reference back to Major League. One hit, just one God. You can't say that on the air. Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway. If only Bob Uecker was still alive, we could have him do this. Could have him commentate the game. Jose Buto on the mound here in the bottom of the 6th for Venezuela. Salvi giving him some words here. Yep, PCA. PCA 294, 5 for 17, 2 homers, 6 RBIs here so far. 8 for 49 in the last 2 games, 20 strikeouts and 2 runs. Are we sure that was a good idea to put him in when you're 8 for 49? Good night. Really? Okay. Buto at the set and the delivery. Strike 1. Bucks is 0 for the WBC fair. Down and away for ball 1. Ah, okay. Big pop up. Pop up the left. 1 away. So Witt on deck. Witt up coming up to plate. Judge on deck. And it could use a nice base hit by Witt and then just use Judge going yard. Strike 1. The bargain house. Guys, we're down to 12 spots left for wrestling. Grab a spot. Who's warming up? Got action in the bullpen for the U.S. Yep. Oh, Harper then Judge. Okay. Grab more than one. Vito the set and the delivery. Big hack by Witt. And that's going to be up in foul territory, 2 away. Bats have just gone silent. Just gone silent. Harper up, set delivery. Outside for ball one. Side 2-0. All right, promising he's trying to pitch around Harper here. Yeah, they low energy. They just look gassed at this point. We need somebody to have a spark here, otherwise this is going to be over in 30 minutes. Wind up in the delivery, down and in, 3-0. So a good chance here for Harper. If he gets something that looks good, just take a hack, see if we can get a base runner at this point. I mean, I think we may be better. So we may get a lazy fart before we get a base hit. Yeah, literally right down the pipe, 3-1. Judge on deck. Wind up in the delivery. And that's a good base hit by Bryce Harper. Okay. That's what we needed. He turned on that one. Only got jammed in a little bit. So giving the U.S. a sign of life here as here comes Aaron Judge. Judge is out for 2 tonight with 2 strikeouts. Yuto sets and delivers. Down for ball one. Setting the delivery down to go 2-0. Yuto's in some trouble here. He's only thrown 1 strike over the last, 8 pitches? Thrown 1 strike over the last pitches, pretty much pitched around Harper, except for the 3-0 pitch, which was right down Broadway. Everything else has been outside or down. Yuto definitely trying to play some prevent ball here. He doesn't want to give up a long ball. Which is probably exactly what Aaron Judge is thinking right now. 1 swing to tie this thing and put some life back into the audience here at Marlins Park or Home Depot Park, whatever you want to call it in Miami. Yuto sets and the pitch right down Broadway for strike 1. I don't know how you lay off that. Down for ball 3. With Schwarber on deck, the Cincinnati kid on deck. Yuto's got it lights, sets, and delivers, and gets it right down Broadway again. Man, how do you not? Giving up all the advantage here. Full count to Aaron Judge. Yuto sets and delivers down Broadway, and that'll do it. Grounder to third, over to first, and that ends it here in the 6th. So Venezuela out of a jam. Runner stranded as we go 2-0 Venezuela as we go to the top of the 7th. Here on the Zebra Breaks Radio Network. See, we need to fill some break spots because then I can do that. I can give radio commentary. Give radio commentary while we're ripping here. No, you don't. No, no, no. My commercials are gonna like would be like Blue Chew. I would do all the ones you can't do on network television or on broadcast TV. Do you have erectile dysfunction? Hmm. Are you suffering from the betas? Hi, my name's Walford Brimley. You can get your diabetes supplies. I take it, and she will like it too. Bent carrot. Oh, come on, guys. Grab if you don't have spots in the universe and finest, grab it. Let's close this one. We close this one, we'll do the other one for Friday. They have not. No, we're more likely to get we are more likely to get the exalted checklist before Chrome, Trojan, and we haven't got that yet because that's coming out first. PCA over in the center now as we go to the top of the seventh here. Ooh, I think you went on that. The ball's one strike here. Big swing and a miss by Taurus. Go no balls, two strikes. Best 6-5, 301 in 2025 with the Tigers over 84 games. As he sets and delivers. Oh, outside 1-2. Best sets and delivers and gets Taurus swinging. First strikeout for Vest. One out here in the top of the seventh. Venezuela up 2-0. As Taurus was just swinging at everything outside of the zone, down and away on that one. Yeah, he was reaching for that one. Tovar up. Strike one. Top of the strike zone there. Tovar 1 for 2 at the single in the second. As Vest sets and delivers inside 1-1 or ball one. Vest sets and delivers. And that'll be a base hit for Vest to lead off here and here on the top of the seventh. Nice cutoff to prevent it from him even challenging for a double. Venezuela looking for some insurance runs here. All right, guys. I'll give us till the end of the inning. If we don't fill universe and finest by the end of the inning, then we'll call it for the night. Wilbur Abreu at the plate. 1-2. One of the solo home runs is up to Bala. What's up, Kevin? Hey guys, how we doing? Abreu with one of the home runs tonight. Venezuela as Vest sets and delivers. Down. Ball one in the dirt. Brave back in the box. Vest sets. Oop. Checks the runner at first. Trying to keep Tovar close. You really want to try to get away without really allowing Venezuela to expand this lead. You're still at a point where a 2-run deficit is not overcomable. See you, Joe. Brave big hack 2-1. 12 spots left here for wrestling, guys. Grab spots if you haven't already. Replay back to the 5th inning. And the big home run by Abreu. Part of where we are now. 2-0 Venezuela here in the top of the 7th. 2-1 count. Vest delivers. Big swing. And foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Vest gets what he likes. Sets. And the pitch. And a little chopper. Hopefully it'll be good. Nope. They're going to get the force out at first for 2. Vest running fast enough to take out the double play ball there. That would have been nice. So Vest moves up to second on the force out at first. Yeah, before the ball even got there, Vest was already there. No chance. He had no chance of that. Try to get that at second. A swing. And that is a foul ball. The captain, Salvi. Salvi 1 for 2 tonight, single in the 3rd and scored as catcher for the Kansas City Royals. Vest sets and delivers. Gets Salvi swinging, no balls, 2 strikes. Same thing as on the first out. He's really working that down and away portion of the strike zone there to really try to fool the batters here. But so far, so good. No damage here. Got some relief warming up in the bullpen for Venezuela. The no balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. And that is going to be a pop. Oh, someone needs to take charge. And there it is. We got it for the 3rd out. As no damage done. 1 runner stranded as we go to the bottom of the 7th. 2-0 Venezuela here on the Zebra Breaks Radio Network. All right. Can we get these other 12? All right. On that note, guys, there's only 13 here. It's 10 o'clock in the East. I'm going to go ahead and call it for tonight. So we'll pick up on Friday. So Heritage, and then the prospect draft, and it'll be on Friday. So pretty good lineup set up for Friday. So enjoy the rest of the World Baseball Classic, guys. I'll watch it as well. And I'll see you guys on Friday night, 87 Central, like always, rounding 3rd and heading for home. Enjoy the rest of the evening, everybody. See ya.